Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is Lazy Creek Homestead and I'm Nicole. On my channel I like to share things like shopping hauls, what's for dinner, lots of recipe inspiration, sprinkling a little bit of mom life and what's going on our homestead. I'm a mama to 4 boys. We've been homesteading our property here in New Hampshire for 10 plus years. I do nothing perfect, but everything with love. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around for a while because you never know the love and the chaos you'll find here on Lazy Creek Homestead. Today's video, I got another cake mix hack tryout video. We tried the Dolly Parton coconut cream cake. I put a little twist on it with my own homemade frosting, and you're gonna have to check it out. And if you also really like pineapple, I made a pineapple, what we're calling dream cake. It's so good. So let's get in the kitchen and I'll share these 2 great cake mix recipes with you. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I got this Dolly Parton Southern style coconut cake and we're gonna whip this up. I'm actually gonna follow the directions on the back because this is how I usually make my box cake mix anyways. I usually replace the water that it calls for milk, and this is calling for milk, and the oil I usually replace with butter, and this is calling for butter, except the 4 eggs I'm going to do 3 eggs because I'm going to use eggs from my turkeys. I'm also using 1 cup of coconut milk to really help intensify that coconut flavor. Alright, I added some of my homemade vanilla extract into the batter here. I'm going to put in our melted butter. And I am going to add in our turkey eggs. Here I'll show you their kind of bigger size egg. If you can see those little speckles on them. So I'm just going to do 3 of these turkey eggs. And then we'll get this all nice and mixed up. And I'm going to add a couple of drops of my coconut extract, and the box calls for 2 cups of sweetened coconut flakes, so we're going to add those in as well. And we got our turkey eggs in there. I know it's hard to tell that they're in the batter, but their yolks are so much bigger than a chicken. So we got our coconut flakes in with our batter. Give that a good mix together. And I'm going to put it in my greased cake pan. I decided to leave out my coconut extract. I did try the cake and it's got a really nice coconut flavor, so I'm going to save that for my frosting. So into our preheated oven this goes, and we're just going to cook it as the back of the directions say. Our cake is out of the oven and cooled, so we are going to make our frosting, our topping for this cake. I have a block of softened cream cheese here in my bowl, and I am going to mix that with a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. You could use a cup to up to 1.5 cups depending on how sweet you want it. I'm going to use a good tablespoon of my homemade vanilla extract, and we're just going to mix this really well. And then I'm going to add in some of our sweetened coconut flakes, and I have some crushed pineapple draining in my bowl over here, and we'll add that in as well. So we have our vanilla extract and our cream cheese and powdered sugar mixed together. I did add in 4 drops of my coconut extract as well. And we're going to put in about I don't know, a cup or so of the coconut flakes. And then we're just gonna add in our pineapple. Use the rest of the bag. And our cake is frosted with our sweetened cream cheese coconut pineapple mixture. This is going to be so good. I'm going to set this in the fridge to just chill and set for maybe an hour or two, and then we'll take it out after dinner and we'll have a slice and we'll share with you the deliciousness. So here is our coconut cake from Dolly Parton, and we did a cream cheese coconut pineapple frosting, and it is delicious. Dolly did a great job on this cake mix. It was very enjoyable, and we really like this frosting. I kind of wish I doubled it. This is such a great dessert. I hope you guys can give it a try. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make this perfectly moist pineapple cake. I'm going to make it kind of like a pineapple upside down cake. I'm going to prepare it close to the box directions. Instead of 1 cup of water, I'm going to use 1 cup of milk. And for the ½ cup of vegetable oil, I am going to use a ½ cup of melted butter. And I am going to use 3 of our farm fresh eggs. So let's get the batter going. So we have all of our ingredients in the bowl. We're just going to mix this well together. And then I have some pineapple here draining. I'm going to put about half of that pineapple into my batter, and I'm going to use the other half at the bottom of my baking dish. So I have my cake batter all mixed up, and I am gonna just put in around half of my pineapple here, and I'm going to mix that together. And I'm just going to stir in that crushed pineapple right into our pineapple flavored cake mix. I've shared this little trick before, but I take my empty butter wrapper and I'm going to use that to grease my cake pan. And it works out really, really, really well. And I am not wasting any of that butter. So we are going to make like a brown sugary sauce for the bottom of our baking dish for our pineapple upside down cake. So I have some more melted butter, and then I'm going to add about a ½ cup of my brown sugar. So I'm just going to take my brown sugar mixture and kind of spread it out along the bottom of my greased 9x13 is what I'm using. And get all spread out, and then I'm going to pour the remainder of my crushed pineapple right on top of this. Alright, so we are getting this baby in the oven. Alright, so our pineapple cake is out of the oven and is cooling, and even though I did the brown sugar mixture at the bottom, I'm still going to make my famous cream cheese frosting with some pineapple mixed in for the top of the cake. So here I have 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, softened, sat on the counter overnight. I have some pineapple here, and I am going to sweeten my cream cheese with about a 1/2 cup or so of powdered sugar. And I'm just going to mix this well together. So now that we have our cream cheese and powdered sugar all mixed together, I am going to pour in some of my pineapple. And I'm going to mix that all together, and then we're going to fold in some whipped topping. And our pineapple is all mixed into our sweetened cream cheese. So now I have a 8-ounce container of whipped topping, and I'm going to add about half of that into my sweetened cream cheese. And we're just going to fold all of our ingredients together, the cream cheese and the whipped topping, until it's nice and incorporated. And we're just going to put this right on top of our pineapple cake. And we're back with our pineapple cake. I've decided to call this Pineapple Dream Cake. We brought this to my mom's for dinner, and everybody really enjoyed it. We have that sweetened cream cheese and Cool Whip pineapple frosting on top, and then we have our delicious pineapple and brown sugar on the bottom. This is so good. The cake is moist. This is, if you like pineapple, you are really going to enjoy this Pineapple Dream Cake. I hope you guys can give it a try.